Hello everyone, it's Peter here, Piotr Wissner from Inte.Team. Guys, so we had the first video about CRM. It's time to record video number 2. In this video we will talk about forms, booking forms. So to show it, I'll switch to the screen. Okay, that's our SSO. On invoices we don't need it. We can go to undergoing jobs. Okay, you don't see everything because it's hidden, but here business forms, yes, here we can create forms. Now that's what I told the last time, but let's switch to the test company here. Okay, we're in a test company, so whatever I'll book here, yes, it will reflect to this section. Now let's go to the business, let's go to the forms. Forbidden, you see, if you've got no rights, if you would see something like that, please let me know, because that means the permissions haven't been set, and because I'm root admin, I don't have rights to that test company to do it. I can only do it for my own company, yes? So just keep it in mind. If you see those errors, write to support@Inte.Team. Myself or customer support team will be able to help, okay? Don't panic, don't do anything. We get backups 1 time per day, 3 copies made, twice a day actually, 3 copies made, so it's all good. Yes, so let's go again to forms and let's create a new form, okay? So we can create it as a test form. Description, here is the description, just so that you know, yes, yes, so that you know what it is. And then active or not active, well, of course we want it to be active, we don't want to archive it or anything. Now form fields we will create, these are custom fields, yes, so if you will go to Inte.Team and you will go on a book, and then you see here's a one form, book form no visit, okay, that's one type of form. Here is for pet zone form, yes, and this way we know where the customer will come to, yes, so that's a good thing. And the same here, where's our create form, yes, we can fill in those details. Now when you set it up, keep in mind, let's switch to HQ, keep in mind that those names you will see in the system, okay, so full name, email, your phone, enquiry have the asterisk, and the asterisk is required field, yes, and it's good to be self-explanatory when you put here, yes, so enter your full name, email goes here, yes, your phone, so +44 enquiry, your enquiry, yes, best time, that's, I like to add those two because people are filling them in, and that's useful. If you see that somebody prefers email over the phone, you will first email them and give them some time before you will start to annoy them, yes, because some people work during the day and they cannot pick up the call, yes, or they are drivers and they drive, you know, and it's quite challenging, not everyone carries Bluetooth, yes. So the settings, before we will go and create those fields, the settings here, it's allow only submissions from these domain names. So when we see that the form is working and the customer is happy, we can restrict it only to customers website, yes, so it will be only to Inte.Team in this case, yes. Then enable reCAPTCHA, this won't work, this needs manual setup, so this has to be off. Email notification, you'll need to fill in your email, yes, so I literally need to put like support@Inte.Team to receive that email, yes, and then I will get that email sent to support@Inte.Team. If you've got your own business, it will be yours here. So what is happening is when somebody is submitting the booking, you will see it in the bookings incoming, yes, because that booking and schedule is ticked off. Create booking on submit, submission will appear in bookings incoming, you see, and then scheduler you enable, you can, yes, that's not a problem, but you will only enable it when you've got enabled scheduler. then you can set up hours, opening hours, and then slots, and then posts, and then so many things over there. Yes, so that will be another video about it. But for now, it will create booking. So let's add first field. Yes, you see that's the name. Yes, so test name. Okay, test name. Now, field type. You see you can text, just regular text field, then text area, the whole area of the text. You see it's big. Yes, you can even expand it. That's the text area. You've got email. Yes, you've got phone. Yes, and validation is per each. Checkbox, you can add more checkboxes. Yes, so you can add option 3. Yes, option 4, and so on. Then you can have radio button. So the checkbox, yes, the checkbox is just a tick, and you can pick any. Yes, that's fine. Yes, you can just pick any or all. Yes, that's fine. Whereas radio button will allow you only to pick one. Yes, you can add. You shouldn't be able. You see, you shouldn't be able. So the preview is just damaged. It's just not working. But the rule of thumb is that radio button is just to pick one, whereas checkbox you can pick many. Oh, you cannot pick many. So the preview would need additional redesign, because the preview is just a preview. It's not doing what it's supposed to do. But it's just for visual. Yes, and then drop down as well, and you pick those options for the drop down. Yes, here, and then date, self-explanatory. It's working because I'm using date in my one, and then time. Yes, so that's another field. And then when you've got those, you will immediately create a form here. If you will want to save it, yes, you've got here save form, and you can save it. And you can edit it. When you will go to existing form, yes, 0 submission, 0, 119, 248, yes, booking form. If you will go and let's edit Inte.Team inquiry, okay, so we can, that's a simple form. You see here, yes, here we can add, edit, and move up and down. Those arrows here up and down are to place it higher or lower or delete it. Yes, then you've got a required field as well. Yes, so that's what it is, and this way you can realign it to your needs. Hope that video is useful for you. If you have any questions about the forms, please let me know. I'm happy to make changes. Yes, but for me it's perfect. I use it for over half a year now, and our customers suggested certain changes, so we've done the certain changes, and this is why, you know, this is why you can see it in this way. Keep in mind there are other apps you can save some money, you know, with us. Yes, because we have a lot of apps and we create more apps. Yes, so we try to include as many to the ecosystem as we can, so everybody, even if it's a startup, yes, you have at least minimum website, like someone can go on it and just see what you're doing. Then booking form and the CRM, because that's one thing, that's all included. Yes, and even the smallest package has it, an email server at least. Yes, so that means you can hook up your email client to that email server. But our standard package consists of that, plus, yes, plus on top of that consists of email client, which can talk with the CRM and which can talk with other apps. Yes, and there is contacts.inte.team. I'll record those videos. Yes, and that's standard package. Now on top of that, we've got SMS wireless bridge, which allows you to use WhatsApp and SMS within the app. Yes, and that's all included in the package. You're paying monthly, and you just need the bridge as a device. Yes, the device called bridge. So my one is already transferred over there somewhere. Yes, somewhere over there, because it was making me mess here. Yes, so I had to put the proper installation, you know, like energy and everything is on that side. Now what is happening is I pay for £6 and I've got pretty much unlimited for my needs, SMSs, and I can use WhatsApp on that number as well. Yes, so your cost, if you would like the same way, would be just the hardware. We can create the hardware, that's not a problem. Yes, so the hardware is tens of pounds, it's not hundreds of pounds. So this way you can have additional SIM card for SMS and WhatsApp, and I'm in the time now of developing second bridge for those who would like to have voice calling. And our CRM, as you see in my window, it's phone as well at the bottom. Yes, so you can literally from every booking you can go and you can click and you can call the customer from within the app. Yes, at the moment it's only Twilio, which costs about 1.5 p per minute, which is not dear. But the newest bridge, which came already module for 4G, I will try to do it the way that the CRM will be able to talk with that bridge, and your voice calling will be as well for that SIM card. So that means for those £6 you can have and SMS and WhatsApp and calls in your CRM. That's all I wanted to show you guys today. As I try to be around 10 minutes. Thank you. If you've got any questions, leave comments down below. Bye-bye.